Let's talk about sex. It's time we slice through the smoke and mirrors, go down the hidden depths of love and relationships. Because we've got new.
So, what is the best way to break things off with someone in a long distance relationship?
I don't have a problem with text, so.
Really?
Yes, listen, I don't know why people just place so much importance on face to face.
Obviously, even though we always say communication is key in any kind of relationship, communication is keyer than key. It's like major keyer than key.
This is the love language. So love language, like some people's love language is giving. So regardless of where they are, near, far, they would still give.
If you find yourself sitting at airports and hoping somebody misses their flight, then this is an episode for you because we're talking about long distance relationships. This is Love Lounge. Welcome to Love Lounge. This week, I have Latasha here with me, who's going to help me be a better human being when it comes to relationship, right? At the end of the day. I'm not as bad as you think. We're going to be talking about long distance relationships, and also joining us this week is the wonderful Toyosi Phillips as well. Welcome.
Thank you.
And are you here to let me know why I should definitely not do long distance relationships?
No.
No. Okay. That's a great start. Now, do you think that you can ever find love when your partner is not necessarily geographically around you? Do you need to see your partner every day, every week?
No.
So the postcode shouldn't affect your love, do you reckon?
It depends on how distant, how much distance we're talking about. I don't have to see him every day, but it's nice to know he's around.
Okay, so if you live in Lagos and he lives in Abuja.
No, that's long distance.
He lives in Kenya.
Abuja is long distance.
Moscow.
Long.
Now I'm trying to figure out, like, is it the road, like if it's a 2-hour drive away, is that okay? But if it's like, a 6,000 mile flight away or something.
But you did say Kenya, and if he's Kenyan, then it's nothing to him because he'll just run to you. But yeah, I'm just joking. Shout out to my Kenyan people. I love you guys.
Okay, and then is it ever better to start out your relationship long distance and then eventually you guys will meet and you're okay, like you're living around the same area? Or is it harder when you've been around the same area and then somebody has to leave for work or whatever reason?
I feel like, I don't know, I feel like starting off away from each other, you don't really get to know the person. Like, it's not ideal. But I have a cousin who begs to differ because she said they had time to really talk. So they were talking, they got to know each other better. It wasn't about sex, it wasn't physical, nothing. It was, I want to know you, you want to know me, let's talk, let's get to know each other better. But then for other people, they get together and they realize, I can't stand this person. Like, this person snores or this person smells.
Oh God,
and
snoring.
yes, exactly. Like this person has does things I do not like. I guess it's different strokes for different folks, really. But for me, I would say starting off together first, being together, knowing each other well, and then travel for your masters or whatever it is you want to travel for, and come back.
Okay, but then if you've already started dating, whether you've been together a month or a year or 3 years, and you've already had sex, I feel like it makes the grags harder because you really know what you're missing at that point, No?
If your relationship is very physical, then yes.
Okay.
Some relationships aren't.
That's
That's a big.
That's
a big.
I'm with you for 3 years and we haven't asked why we here, please. Hello? You're watching Love Lounge. Please send us a message if you are watching this right now and you've experienced long distance relationship on any level. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Love Lounge. We're talking about long distance relationships today, and I want to know what kind of tools people should use to help them if they're dating somebody long distance. Are you a fan of, we have so many apps now. Skype, there's
WhatsApp,
Snapchat.
BBM.
People, there are even apps that you can create. There's one of them is called Couple, which is specifically, it's a social media tool specifically for couples who live long distance.
Oh,
and you can do everything from schedule your calendar and sync things. You go see a movie together and you're chatting with each other, like however far it is you are. Oh, the romantic into your sea has been nabbed, yes.
Like, what's that? It's not that serious. Why should we see a movie together at the same time in different places?
It's cute, No, it's nice.
I agree.
People need to just chill. I mean, if it's a TV series, like you're watching, it's on TV. Why would I get up and go to the cinema on my own, sit down, and you get up where you are, go to the cinema on your own, sit down, and they'll now be saying, "Oh, so interesting. Did you see what just happened?"
Because you want to feel like you're in the moment together.
That one is too much. It's too sweet. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Latasha.
Oh yeah, I mean, if one is in a long distance relationship and both of you are actually committed to making it work, then you're going to probably just find ways around it. And the apps, whatever apps that suit you both or suit your lifestyle, I mean, it only makes sense to employ these tools at the end of the day because you guys are not in the same physical space. If you are committed to making the relationship work. If you're not, if it's just like, okay, it's just someone I'm talking to, then feel free. Don't do the things that, you know, could bring you guys together or could, you know, solidify your relationship. Just let it be. He'll find other interests, she'll find other interests, and then eventually you guys will just be distant memories.
Now,
No
a lot
pun
of people
intended.
use Facebook and Instagram and Twitter to either send pictures or share, you know,
memories or
about what's
whatever.
going on in your day. Now, when you're in a long distance relationship, should you not be as active on social media? I.e., if I happen to go ice skating this evening, should I not put that up so my partner doesn't see it and be like, oh, she's having so much fun without me? Or should I just live my life and just keep posting and let him know that you're not here, but I don't care?
No. You should care. I feel like, okay, you tell your partner, I'm going ice skating tonight. And then you put up pictures. That should not be a problem. But don't just I mean, okay, that's now setting too many rules. And yeah, that's, okay, you're throwing me off now.
I feel like with long distance relationships, obviously, even though we always say communication is key in any kind of relationship, communication is keyer than key. It's like major keyer than key, you know, with long distance. So details matter, especially if you're with someone who is detail oriented. So if you say, oh, 5 o'clock, I'm going to go to the gym, 6 o'clock, I'm going to meet up with friends for like a quick drink, and give or take with traffic, I should be home by 8. 9:30, you have a post where you are at somewhere, and it's ladies' night, and it's 7 margaritas too many. You know, you're asking, I mean, it's going to cause some kind of friction.
Okay.
Regardless of, even if the person you're with is an angel, he's going to be like, oh, well, that's not really what you said. It's actually completely not at all what you said, but okay.
So you should be aware of your
I
post
feel like,
and what it might look
you
like
know,
to the
it
person.
actually does make you guys it makes you close in a way that other couples don't necessarily have to.
It also means this person could potentially just be policing you, because at 7 o'clock you said you were going to be at your office and
But
you're
then
not there.
it's also a two-way.
I know we all have those tracker apps now that we can have on our phone, so they can know where you're going.
Tracker apps.
Yeah.
But
So
then
if you're not home at 7 p.m., I can check and be like, oh, bro,
It's not
where
that
are
serious.
you?
But guess what? It's also two-way.
Okay.
So in as much as you think the person is policing you, you also have, you can exercise your rights to police. But I think police is such a
Strong.
ugly term to use in
Okay, what else
this
is that?
situation.
I'm monitoring you.
No, just like touching base. Touching base is nice.
Yeah, no, I don't believe in apps like that. Like the tracker app, no. Why would you track me? It makes...
So I feel like I'm a part of your day and you're part of your life.
No, people need to relax. Okay, I tell you I'm going somewhere, believe that I'm going somewhere. I tell you I'm going to be home at 7. If I'm not home by 7:30, find out, hey, what's up? You said we're going to be home. Are you home now? Don't track me. Don't be checking out.
Margaritas. I'm 7 jogs in. No? There's a message I have to share with you. It's from Facebook. An anonymous user says, hi, Erica, please, is there anything wrong with having a few one-night stands with someone while maintaining a futuristic relationship with a guy abroad?
This person is not born again.
What?
This person, no.
One-night stand.
Because will the person be happy? Will the person be happy if her boyfriend, is that a guy or a girl? I really hope it's
anonymous.
Yes. Will the person be happy if the partner...
I think it's a girl, because it says she's maintaining a futuristic relationship with a guy abroad.
Okay, so will she be happy if
Emphasis
the guy
on
is...
futuristic relationships. So one-night stands are totally part of futuristic relationships.
What do you mean futuristic?
You're
like
right.
we're in a
'Cause
relationship
in the
now.
future, in 2030, you will be having sex here, but your mind will be somewhere else. She has the right idea.
Right.
No, the answer to that
What's
for
that?
me is no.
But then if we're both in Lagos, technically I should not be shagging somebody else, right? Because that would be cheating. But if I'm in Lagos, you're in Russia,
I mean,
we're committed, but whoever I'm doing
what are the rules?
just...
What are your personal rules of engagement? What have you guys decided is okay and is not okay? For some people, they're like, okay, well, maybe they give each other 1 day hall passes every month. It's like, okay, go use your hall pass today, go use it. I mean, I can't imagine for the life of me doing that, but I am sure that there are people that this is their life, it's their lifestyle. So hey, as long as, you know, this is something you and a partner have discussed, but if, of course, you know that he or she will not be happy with this, then I can't tell you to go ahead. That's wrong. It's just wrong.
Do you agree to your
No,
one-night stands?
No one-night stands.
A quick peck on the cheek?
A quick peck on the cheek.
A little shoulder rub?
No shoulder rub.
But
Like,
sometimes tension. Lagos is hard now.
Listen, if you know you cannot handle a long-distance relationship, then don't get into it.
But
like,
I'm
don't
still
start
committed
looking for-
I still love this person.
Like, if
I
you
want
love
to
the
build. I want to
person, why
marry
would you
this
want
person.
to share your body with somebody else? The
No,
thought
it's not
of
sharing.
it.
No, you're looking at it wrong. It's not sharing bodies. I have grags, and this person can help me just scratch it briefly.
Erica, you're sharing your body.
It's grags.
Alright,
It's like
you're
just,
sharing
just
your
help
body.
me.
No,
Then I'm fine.
Go jogging, go running.
It's not the same thing now.
You know my favorite answer, Oreka? Pray.
That's your favorite answer. Just pray about it.
Pray about it.
Seriously.
Dear Lord, I am hungry and I am horny. I'm hungry inside and I'm horny on the inside.
Oh my Lord, guys.
And then God will help me.
Of course. He'll douse you with only something.
All right. So, are there any things that you would say people should be aware of before they embark on their long distance relationships? Like, realistically, are there any pros and cons or tips that you might say they should be aware of, I guess?
A major tip for me is every long distance relationship has to have an end date when you come back together. You're not going to, like, long distance, you're not going forever. So you both know, okay, you're going for, again, masters. I don't know why it's masters I'm saying, but you're going for your masters in September. You're coming back August next year, 1 year. Don't tell me you got a job offer. Don't tell me you want to try and see if you can get work permits. No. We said you're coming back in 1 year. Please come back in 1 year, because I've programmed my mind to 1 year. I'm going to be away from you for 1 year. I'm going to behave for 1 year. I'm going to love you distantly for 1 year, because we all know how the economy is. I may not be able to travel. We may not see for 1 year. Come back to me in 1 year. Let there be an end date. That's my, honestly, major tip.
Okay. Natasha?
I mean, not everyone had the luxury of probably meeting the person and then the person going away from you. So what if you met this person already away from you, and then you guys find yourself in a relationship of sorts? So there is, technically, you can't be talking about an end date. It's now about what are your goals as people that have this interest in each other and are now building a relationship. Where do you want it to go? You know, he may be living over there and maybe wants you to move. You know, when are you going to see this person? How are you going to go there and then, like, see if you can integrate into the person's life or world or whatever? Is the person coming to you? You know, things like that. I think that's important. Well, in a sense, it's kind of like an ending, but not really the same thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of different. Trust is definitely key. You can't be with someone whom you don't trust, and it's in the little things, really. I mean, there is omitting the detail every now and again, but then when these things become too inconsistent, then you have to have the red flag should be going off in your mind. Your stories never add up. Things just don't add up, and then when your gut feeling tells you more often than not that something is wrong, something is probably wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you advise that if you're in a long distance relationship with somebody and you should spend more time with that person's family? Is that okay?
I don't know about family. Honestly, I don't know
Get closer with the sister, the mom.
I mean, let me know what is really happening first before we become really cool.
Okay.
I don't know about that whole family thing. Because I had a funny incident where this woman wanted to hook me up with her son. I'd never seen him. I'd never, nothing. We'd never met. But this man says, please come to my house. And I'm just thinking, hey, mommy from church, how will I say no to this man? So I go to her house and she's showing me pictures, the album and family. I'm just like, this is so weird. My mother must not know I'm in a woman's house because she wants to introduce me to her son. This is so weird. And she asked me to come over, over and over. And I was just like, I really can't do this. It won't work. So I don't know. I don't know about that whole family thing.
What if you're already dating and the guy's away? Should you be hanging out more with the family and his friends?
I mean,
so that you're not tempted.
Is his family and
the
friends
friend that would tempt
out?
you?
Yeah. The family and friends checking up on me? Is it one-sided?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Is he checking up on my family? Is he staying in touch with my people as well. So it has to be, it's a two-way street. He doesn't need to tell me to do it. I feel like every now and again I get the urge, I'll pick up the phone, hey mom, how are you doing? Or hey, this person, whatever you call her, how are you doing? Are you okay? Blah, 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 blah. Don't force it. If it's some people just gravitate naturally towards people and, they have the best time. So don't force it. Just the right amount of putting your schedule once in 2 weeks or so, once in 10 days. Remember to call such and such's mom or sit. So in 10 days you call the mom, another 10 days call the sister and whoever is important. But then also make sure that he's doing the same for your people. Okay. So let there be balance.
We're talking about long-distance relationships. We're going to take a break now. When we come back, we'll discover how to make sure the romance and the spontaneous side of you guys can still remain even though you're not together. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Love Lounge. We're talking about long-distance relationships. And now I'd like to find out from you guys what you reckon people should do to try and keep the romance and spontaneity in their relationship even though they can't physically see each other. Because you mentioned something about scheduling earlier. Does that leave room for being spontaneous?
I mean, those are like basics. But how do you even express spontaneity? And I guess maybe just keeping certain things to yourself. Maybe not letting everything, not sharing every single, detail. Maybe there's something you're working on and, you don't exactly share the progress of it until you're sure it happens. I mean, that could be like a nice, pleasant surprise. Like, oh my God, this thing I've been trying to work on, even though the person kind of had an idea, but then you just sort of like quiet about it. Perhaps you could do that. I mean, it's not like you're going to buy the person flowers over the internet or something. You could actually do that. You could actually do that, I suppose. Yeah, I suppose you could mail nice gifts. Yeah. Just because, something cute the person mentions, you could just like maybe mail it or find like a great song and just share the song, I guess, and things like that.
But is there a risk that at some point, because you're far away from each other, you're now compensating with gifts and, surprises every day or every week or every month or however often it is. And then when you're now physically together, you don't see the need to do that. And then maybe that's what this person's now used to. You've basically sort of like trained them to know that, oh, this person will always send me something, and they fall in love with that part of you. Isn't there a risk that when you're now together, they were like, maybe he doesn't love me anymore because he hasn't sent me flowers in a month or whatever it is?
I feel like a gift giver is always a gift giver. Okay. Like there are certain people, the whole temperaments thing and the whole love language thing. This is the love lounge. So love language, like some people's love language is giving. So regardless of where they are, near, far, they would still give. So, but for people who sort of schedule giving, and then the person is around, that may be difficult. So you talk to your partner, you let the person know, you used to do this before, what's happening now? Like, I really liked it then, I think I'll still like it now. And then make sure it's reciprocal, it's mutual. What you're giving as well, you're not just expecting to receive. And yeah, it should help.
Okay, now most people say that they hate being broken up with via text message. When you're in a long distance relationship, you're not exactly going to now get on the nearest bus or plane or whatever it is, just come and be like, so hey, I just came to say we're done, and they get on the plane again and travel. So what is the best way to break things off with someone in a long distance relationship?
I don't have a problem with text, so
really?
Listen, I don't know why people just place so much importance on face to face, especially if it's not been working for a while. Like, we've been fighting for a month. I feel like this is almost over. Only if I'm really still in love with you and it's a situation, there's somebody outside that you now like, then yeah, maybe. But honestly, text message, if we've not been cool for a while, we are not cool.
It's been real, we tried.
It's been
save
real.
Your air miles.
Not it's been real. But then there's always FaceTime.
Okay.
FaceTime is it's
Would you appreciate that? A video call saying, hi darling, hi. So I'm just totally calling to say we're done.
I mean, even the dynamics of breakups are always the same thing. So it's either one person wants out or both people want out. And when one person wants out, it means, if it's just one person, it means the other person doesn't. So it doesn't matter if the person breaks up with you by text or in person. As long as only one person wants out and the other doesn't, it will always be sticky. But then if it's both of you who are like, it's not working, then I suppose this is the best. You can only end it in the way you've been communicating.
So technically, if you video call me and say we're done and I don't agree, I can still send you stuff, send emails.
I mean, like I said, it's going
I'm
to.
still
it's
in
go-
it to win it.
It's going to be. What I'm saying is that it's going to be painful. Doesn't matter how it's done.
Yeah.
It's if it's
So what I
FaceTime or in
shouldn't do is
person.
book a ticket immediately and come and see you after you said we're done.
I don't.
So you see why you looking at me like that now? What kind of bunny boiler behavior
Save
is that?
your money.
But I'm going to save my relationship with this person.
Does the other person want the relationship saved?
No.
So save your money. Go somewhere else.
It's an investment.
Go somewhere else. Use that money to go to Barbados or go somewhere. Have fun with your
Oh,
girlfriend.
let me guess. I should pray.
You
Pray.
can pray. You could always pray.
Thank you very much for tuning in this week. Please make sure you check us out on YouTube. Love Lounge will be back again next week.
Woohoo! Which is it?
Finish. It's short and sweet. No, but like, you guys are mean, first of all.
Who's mean?
Relationships are hard. And I think if
Relationships
you're
are
doing it long
nice.
distance, they're hard work, man.
But
They
they're
are.
nice.
They're nice, but it's also hard work.
Even relationships up close, we're together,
Yeah.
is hard work
Yeah.
and nice. So long distance, I don't know.